Hey guys, welcome to Airbreak, the Scottish Australian channel, and here's the next part of my shaving journey. Today I'm finally going to be using the Weishi. I'll put a description of this in below. It's in the description. It's a brass razor, beautifully made. It was actually, I first seen it on the Mad Scientist, Big John. And I've got in there Polsilver blade on its second juice. It's a butterfly opening razor. I'm just checking just now that both blades are aligned correctly. Both blades, same blade on both sides is aligned correctly. So yeah, I should really put my specs on for this because it's sort of hard to see. It's a nice razor. I actually shaved with it. That's why it's on its second juice. I shaved with it yesterday to make sure that it was all good. Also, I'm going to be using the last of my samples from Van Yuli of eucalyptus and spearmint. I've got a few samples of monocarbonate. This is the last one I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using this this brush. If you're thinking where we're at now, you're probably looking at around about beginning of March, mid-March, around about there. That's where I am in the journey that you're watching. Basically, I've sort of come on from there, and you'll sort of see. But at this point in time, this is when I found Yaki in their Australian store. So I just went a bit nuts with their products because I really like them. And this is like, it's reasonable. It's not going to say it's tough. But it was this is the Timberwolf in blue. And I seen on Shaving with Kit D Shaving. And he was saying this is like a brush. I bought it because for creams. Because I've got the Segora Familia that is supposed to be for soaps. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use I've already spread some of the sample, let me see that, around the bowl. I'm actually going to use the Timberwolf, which is what we're saying for cream. I'm going to use that on soap. And I haven't used it on Van Yuli, I've used it on other soaps, and this brush it's nice. And it's longer as well, so you know what I mean, sometimes you get, I'm coming out of the cold. Sometimes you get soap whittling down your fingers, but this looks like it's got a longer, handle. So you probably don't get that effect. And what else I started doing was, instead of soaking my brush, like you always see the people soaking the brush and leaving it soaking, especially the badgers and that, I've started just giving them a rinse under a bit of hot water. So I usually just get the water hot. And rather than have it soaking in it, I just give it a quick sort of rinse in the water, and then give it 2 or 3 flicks so that it's nice and wet. And I get into this is my soup bowl, this is my what we had in the cupboard, and start building the lather up. You got to remember, this soap is quite, how could I put it? Yeah, thirsty. It likes its water. So you've got to, see with my other soap, sometimes I just leave the soap blooming, as they say, and then throw the bloom water into this bowl, and then that'll build you up a lather. I'm now trying to build up this lather with this brush that's supposed to be used on creams, but don't know about that. We'll see how we go. The brush is just soaking up the soap at this point in time, so I might just chuck a little bit more water in there. Hope not added too much. Soon find out. It's getting a bit bubbly, but maybe did add a bit. No, that's coming. The proper consistency, as they say, and I'll just like to see how I'm going. hopefully not spill it. I've got it there. That's I like this timber wheel. In fact, I like all the sake brushes. It's sort of when I discovered Yaki in Australia, I ended up going out and I bought the beginner set, which you've seen. I then bought the Kit's Choice, which has got 3 heads. Yeah, so I mean probably the next 3, maybe 4 weeks is going to be strictly basically Yaki, because I had a, what you might call a love affair. I still do actually, I still love like Yaki products. I still like, for the money, price wise and all the rest of it, they're a great buy. And the fact that they're in Australia is even better, and their customer service. Like David's the Australian rep, he's really good, and then Grace, that's the thing, having a conversation with David, and then Grace ended up sending me some stuff to basically try. So obviously, since they were good enough to send me the stuff, I'm obviously going to have to do a test on them. But nah, look at that. Can you see that? Look at there. That's the soap, and I've like, that's what I'm saying. This Van Yuli soap, it's thirsty stuff, but you can just see that. Look, it loves it. Loves the water. Once you get it, the water consistency, and what some people say, get it dialed in, which is what I've done now. Yeah, I definitely believe that's dialed in now. Yeah, it's a beautiful soap, and this one's very nice. Eucalyptus and spearmint. I'm getting the eucalyptus. No, I'm looking at spearmint, but I'm hopeless at scents. I mean, I'll usually, it's funny, I got some aftershave and it was supposed to have a smell of strawberry in it. Like that Lather Blaster 3000. But you still not have that. That's later in the story. But anyway, I got that. That's one of the shaving group soaps, the Rich Man Shaving. So I got that, and I was getting the talc smell. I wasn't getting the full, you know, everybody's going on about the strawberries. You smell the strawberries, I didn't get the strawberries. And then about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours after wearing it, I'm sniffing the thing. Now I get the strawberries. You know, sort of 3 hours later, but not to worry, all good. I got it in the end. So today I'm just going to rinse my face. I'm going to be putting on Van Yuli pre-shave oil. That was a sample as well. I did well for samples. In fact, I'm still getting a few samples of different soaps from different people. So yeah, but I've actually ordered some Zeus from Van Yuli, but it takes, you know what I mean, it's because I'm in Australia, it takes ages to come, and I'm starting buying Australian artisan soaps as well, although I've got the American ones, which we'll probably see at a later date as well. And I'm always saying this, but I'm going to town again this weekend, and if I can get a shave in on camera and record it and then put it up on YouTube, because my shaving, as in, although I've moved on with a lot of other stuff, my travel shaving kit has not really changed in the past, well, from January when I started basically. So yeah, that's what if I could try and get one in a while. If not, 6 weeks from now you'll probably get the same shave anyway, because just a different hotel. Because I'm trying to go to town every 6 weeks. So I'll just put that up there close by. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go in with the soap. Now we stir. You smell this when you put it on your face, but look at that brush, look how covered and lather it is. Can you see it? It's falling off, you know. I like it. Look there, look. So you can put your fingers there. It's just, oh, there goes a big massive bit, but sorry, I've got plenty here anyway. Just dropped a huge bit of lather in the sink. That's alright. I've still got hoops, you know. Then a little bit of fun. But you can see this brush is just amazing. Well, yeah, I like the brushes Yaki make. I've not tried some of the ones that I was saying, I've not even tried. So when I do them, obviously I'll do them in a couple of weeks, few weeks. I'm going to be in the next 3 weeks. I'll try a different one that was sent to me, and you'll be able to see for yourself these brushes. Might even at some point do a giveaway and give them away from 100 subscribers. Sorry. Yeah, I think I've got about 20, 24 just now. Most people, when they get to 100, do a giveaway, but whether I'll reach that point or not, who knows. But I'm actually thinking about after that as well, going on doing, maybe do some cartridge razor shaves, because I've noticed that of my views, like when people are sort of viewing your shave, my very first one, the Mark III, has the most views. Is that not strange? But at the same point, I mean, you could shave with a cartridge razor, but they're still using cream, so even if we got them off stay on cartridges, that's fine, everybody shave with what you want, but get onto the nice soaps, the brush, you know what I mean? There's another market out there, and they'll appreciate using the soap rather than the tin foam. Anyway, I'm going to make it go in with my brass Weishi 7309L, but I'll put it in the description, the exact name for it, because it's a underrated razor. And to think, you could pick this razor up for around the $15 mark. I mean, the Weishi's got a lot of newer razors out just now, but this is a good razor, and I heard that from the Big John, the mad scientist, and he had a channel that he hasn't been on for a while, but he had a channel that was quite a few, he had thousands, 2 or 3, I'm not sure actually how many subscribers he had, but he was big. This was like 2 or 3 years ago, and when I first started shaving, and he'd done a review of this, and he reckoned for the money it was excellent value and gave you a great shave, and I'm tending to agree with him. I mean, I had one shave with yesterday, I hadn't used it for a while, and because obviously I'm gonna be filming this, I thought I don't really want to be going on and sort of slicing myself, but no, I'm just kidding, but it's a lovely razor. Should mention the blade as well, that Polsilver. I've heard good things, and I've heard that you get a lot of shaves out of the blade. I joined I've been in it for a while, a razor blade club online. I think we'll link to that as well, because that's where you could buy individual parts of blades, and so you could try different blades, which is where I'm at just now. So I mean, I bought 100 Gillettes, and I bought I think 50 Dorcas, but I'm not daft on them. But I got, the Gillettes are good, but I also got, like, I've got 2 mixtas where I got one from Beard and Blade and one from that Razor Blade Club. And yeah, they're great, because you can just buy packs of 5 or 10, and like, it tells you like kind of dollar odds or whatever they are. So you buy a big heap of packs of your choice, like what you want to try, and then they send them out to you. So that way you can sort of, you don't have to buy 100 to sort of try someone out. You could buy sort of dibs and dabs, and it gives you sort of a chance to, and there we go. Gives you a chance to try other blades. What do you think of leather, guys, huh? My technique now is getting really good with the leather. Really, and some of these brushes are just like, especially Yaki. I mean, for the money. I've got expensive brushes as well, but I mean, some of them, I'll go into that in more detail in future videos because some cracker that they sent me that, like, for nothing. Well, not for nothing, I suppose they want me to put it on my channel. But these are all ones that I'm doing now. These are ones I bought before that happened. Like this one. Thing of beauty. Yes. I'm making a right old mess here, but all good. This has been man emptying the bins out here. You got your big wheelie bins out today. I'm on leave this week, so all good. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go across the grain with the Weishi and the Polsilver. I'll sort of across the grain because I'm still, I can't. I'm funny on my neck area. In fact, I'm pretty funny because I hate different areas the way I shave. I think it's structured in my mind, but probably when you're watching your thing, no structure there. But nah, all good fun. One thing is it's sort of, since going to DE, it gives a whole new love of shaving, and especially with the soaps and brushes, and you know, different razors are a bonus. But I mean, if somebody wants to just start, I mean, it's the way to go. Yeah? Actually, I might do that when I get 50. You need 50 subscribers. There you go. I might do a giveaway because I've got stuff there that I've used that I could give away. Right, here we go. I'm going to watch here. Quite liking this Polsilver blade though. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I sort of leave my under here to last because I'm sort of I'm growing fucking a forest underneath there, and I've got to watch. Sorry, I'm just looking. Here's what I've got to watch. Can you see the little bit there? Another bit, what I call, or what a lot of people call overhang. I tend to catch it just under my nose, just in here, like when I'm shaving my nose. And I do that regularly, I might say, but anyway. So this has got great slickness, like, can you see that? It's just slickness or residual, what I call it. It's like after you've shaved and you'd feel the soap. You can feel the soap afterwards. I tend to rub the soap in, like after, this has been new, but not new, but recently. Rub the soap in my fist to feel how slick it is, and then I'll go into the soap again. But I'm already feeling, just right here, I've probably got to do it again, but I'm feeling pretty close. You know what they call a damp fine shave. But I've got heaps in here. I reckon maybe I could have got another couple of uses out of that, what do you call it, the bowl. I'm probably going to done my hair as well. I'm not doing a head shave because I'm getting my hair cut on the weekend. No, I'm not doing a head shave. I'll just keep getting it cut really, like the number 2 is usually what I go for. Buzz cut, or whatever I call it. Look at the lather, is that not just a thing of beauty? This soap's beautiful. Huh? Oh, I just splashed it on. And today when I finish the shave, I'll do my usual. I'm going to be putting on a Paco Rabanne, because I think that'll go well with this. Don't know why, you just, you just think that. But yeah. I've got to go 4 passes, because I'm going to use all that soap, there's heaps in there. But it's just, I really enjoy shaving now. I mean, every aspect of it. So like once I've finished with the yaki and somebody wants to do a cartridge, they're going to try a cartridge, shave with a cartridge, give a shout. Because it's interesting, I did my Mark III and I did that with soap. I then never ever used, I always used shaving gel with the Mark III. I might even do it again, because the shave I got with the soap and doing the 3-pass procedure, as you call it, I got a great shave. I'm just going to do this a wee bit more here. That's my, I'm trying to hold it really, really lightly, because this razor's long, it's like 4 inches, so if you hold it at the end, you could sort of just get a light touch. Oops, careful. Oops. Nearly caught it on the towel there. The one side of it, no. One side of the razor, that's conscious. That's what I hate. I keep forgetting to turn it, you know, you got a blade on each side. If you don't turn it as you're shaving, you'll end up with one side of your blade will be used and the other side will still be like sharp, isn't it? I'm starting to feel like I can feel the, oh, wait a minute now, but hear that? Okay, here we go. Can't even have that. Still not. He's still a soap, man. That's what you see about residual. Look at that, you still see it, you see it on my face? I reckon you could probably even just shave with that. No, that I'm going away. You probably could. Okay, I'm going to rinse this water because that soap is so thick and clean. I've got that shop here right now. Chocolate on my hands. Pretty amazing. You see, that makes you wonder, you know what I mean? Is it the soap? Is it the brush? Who knows? All I can say is I'm getting a good shave and it looks good. So the theory about actually using this brush for cream, well, for me, I don't think much more good. It maybe depends on the soap because it's doing a great job with that, you know. It's just I know what I should do. soap up my nose sometimes. Wait a minute, I'll show you something on that. Oh, yeah. Right, I've just threw water on that. Can you see it? Soap's still there, so like when I go to rinse my face, I'll really, actually I'm pretty smooth now, you know. I probably don't need it for a fourth pass, but because it's really smooth. But saying that, I've got this soap, so I think I might. Here, look, just to show you my bowl. Take the brush out. There's the brush. Look at that. You see that? So I'm going to sweep all this up just to get rid of it and let it not get fuzz out of place, because I'm going to just give one more pass just to use up the soap. And see, not too much here. Look at this, right? You watching? Right, let's just squeeze the brush. Right, ah. I'm just putting the soap out that I just squeezed out and just chuck it on my face. Why? So I didn't put it in the sink. Yeah, I'm Scottish after all, so. Anyway. All good fun, boys, all good fun. Okay, right. Stop it. Okay, done the deed. I've just got rid of all my soap off my hands, and I'm just going to do a quick final pass, although my face doesn't need it, being honest with you, it's really smooth, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Now if there's going to be any cuts, this is the time when it'll happen. Because you know why? Because you're pushing your luck, as I say. Just had a perfect shave, no nicks, no nothing. It's clean. I'll wait and see on whether I need to put, what do you call it? Alum. Because it feels close, but no nicks. But the shave itself, see, my fourth pass is like a mixture, probably of with the grain, against the grain, across the grain, in certain areas. You know, it's just probably just me the way I like to get a total clean finish. And just in the crown, it's slow down a bit. Sometimes I go a bit fast and I get the smallest, like, you know, little cut, nick. Okay, not risking any more. So, good. Very good shave actually, but very clean. I think it's close, but being honest with you, I don't think I need the alum. Give it a wee bit. Actually, yeah. You see, if I come up here, just there, it's my trouble source. But if I come up that way, it feels baby butt smooth, right? But when I go that, actually, you know, it doesn't feel baby butt smooth, but it's near enough, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, I'll clean up after. But what I'll do is I'll just do myself a quick, because once only 30 minutes, right? Quickly. Too many yapping, but that's okay. I'm going to do a quick. I'm going to let me cut these bloody videos, but okay. That was excellent shave. with the Yaki Blue Timberwolf, the Weishi, I'll put that in the description what the Weishi is, it's the 9301L in brass, something like that. But you'll see a full thing on it. And I'm gonna just chucking which hazel on. I'm trying to rush the last of this because if anyone just fast forward through or whatever, that's okay. You know anybody who wants to subscribe to my funny channel, just get them subscribed. Tell them that I'm going to do Yaki the next few weeks. Just to let them see their products, because you can't go wrong with Yaki. It's cheap, well, reasonable, and it's great value for money actually, Yaki. But anyway, we call me a Yaki fanboy, but that could be partly true as well. So love their products. I mean, love like PE as well. Love them. Van Yuli, I love them. I've got a few Aussie ones that artisans, you might say, that I'm trying it just now. And did that, obviously, you're not going to see that for about another, 4 or 5 weeks. Because I'm telling a story, and so I want to tell the story. My journey. But you can see I'm getting better. I mean, look at that lather I'm able to produce now, compared to when I started. If any of you remember that, or go and look. I've got a hair, not like a whisker, like one of my head hairs come down. I could feel it, it's on my face someplace, but so. Here's finding another shot. I'm not getting younger, but maybe put too much of that bloody moisturiser. I've got a habit of doing that as well. Put it on too much and then touch about an hour for it to settle in. Anyway, look, that's 33 minutes. I'll jack in, I'll finish up. But just show you, spit out, probably that here. Just so you know, I'm going to be using Paco Rabanne for my aftershave. And while you're away, when you're gone, I'll be cleaning out this little mess. You can see the foams are in. Beautiful soap, beautiful brush, and that's it. And oh, don't forget the razor, beautiful razor. But anyway, thanks guys, and I'm still waiting on this drying, so I'll put that on after, but thanks for watching. See ya, bye.